Hi, I would like to talk about Turner today by commenting on this painting, The Fighting Téméraire, which represents a ship of the line being towed to the coast by a tugboat to be broken up for scrap. Turner is fascinating for the artistic journey that he accomplished during his career. He started at the end of the 18th century with paintings like this one that were well executed but fairly conventional, and 50 years later he painted this works in which the shapes, the landscapes are dissolved by the light, and for that reason he is often called a precursor of Impressionism, and maybe even abstraction. He specialized in landscapes and ships paintings. He had a great knowledge of masters from the past. He traveled to continental Europe and was influenced by various painters, in particular by Claude Gelée, also known as Le Lorrain, and he had a particular taste or talent for colors and the creation of atmospheric scenes in which he searched for an accurate and aesthetical representation of light. For that reason, he is often called the painter of light, especially in Britain. Turner was quite controversial as an artist during his life. He enjoyed recognition, but the evolution of his work, his eccentricity too, as he grew older, and his temptation to withdraw from the society made him appear as an eccentric genius. And of course the evolution of his style and artistic experience, the visionary quality of his creations made that by the last years of his life he was not very well understood. Almost 2 centuries later, and knowing how the art of painting would evolve, we can truly consider him a great precursor. He maybe invented Impressionism 20 or 30 years before the French Impressionists started to popularize this new style. In fact, they knew of his works. They had traveled to London and visited the museums where his works were on display, and some even consider that in his last works he is a precursor of abstraction, which is almost a natural evolution of Impressionism that other painters such as Monet also experienced. Turner was 64 when he painted this fighting Téméraire. He was well established as a painter. If we had to summarize this work in one word, I think it would be nostalgia. Nostalgia was a very popular concept or feeling in the Romantic era of the 1820s, 30s, 40s, and Turner was one of the artists that participated in this movement of Romanticism. Romanticism liked feelings like sadness, the helplessness of man in front of the passing of time, and nostalgia in this painting can be seen at various levels. First, because the Téméraire was a famous ship in Britain. It had been built during the Napoleonic Wars and engaged in the famous Battle of Trafalgar in 1805, where it had a crucial contribution to the victory of the Royal Navy, and showing the last moments of a ship that contributed so much to national glory was particularly significant for the British public. The Royal Navy was a symbol of national pride, especially in the 18th and 19th centuries, when it represented the protection of national territory and the projection of national influence in the rest of the world. The Navy to the British was like the land army, or the capacity to project cultural influence for the French, a symbol of national independence and influence in the rest of the world. By showing the end of a ship that contributed to this national glory, Turner is talking about the end of an era in the history of his country. but there is more than that, and we are not talking only about military glory here. We are talking also about the transition from old times to industrial times. The tugboat is like a dirty stain in this painting. It contrasts dramatically with the Téméraire, which has vertical lines, clear colors, almost ghostly colors, and pearly appearance, whereas the tugboat is like an intrusion of modernity in this scene, and a modernity which is dark, low, dirty, and dramatically contrasts with the elegant and evanescent symbol of the past that the ship of the line can be. So Turner here is also showing us the transition from one world to another. A world where glory and honor could be more important than in modern times, more important than the technique, the economy, the accumulation of material wealth, so that we do not only attend the last moments of a ship, but we also see the symbolic burial of another era, another period of time, for which Turner is showing regrets and this nostalgia I was mentioning. The painting is quite heavily charged with symbols that reinforce this message. The moon that is reflected in the sea, and the sun. We are at sunset, an obvious symbol that was common in romantic paintings, form like a triangle with the line of the sea, and the tugboat is dragging the ship of the line from bright colors, these bright blues and whites on the left part of the canvas, to the darkness, the obscurity of the bottom right, a world of dirt, a world of death, and here again this sensation of romantic artists, of not belonging to their time, this regret and nostalgia for other times which were seen as a more glorious and closer to their artistic ideals, is something very common, one of the roots of the Romantic movement. The talent of Turner for colors and the representation of light is obvious in this painting. It looks colorful from far, but in fact he is essentially working with two colors, blue and yellow, two primary colors, which together with black and white serve in almost all the painting. The sky, the clouds, this sea that seems to be melting with the sky are declinations of these two primary colors, and only on the right part you have a bit of red and gold that look like the last flames of agony. It has been supposed that maybe the ship represented the artist himself. In 1839 he was 64. He could have the feeling that his career was behind him and that he was now facing death, and that would add another nostalgic dimension to this painting. Turner used to call it his favorite work, and to this day this is still one of his most famous and maybe accomplished works. Most of Turner's paintings still are in the UK, because he left his creations when he died to British museums, and today you can see most of his paintings at the Tate Gallery in London. It's free, so if you have a chance to live near London, or if you spend a few days there, I think this is a must-see if you are interested in this romantic painting and the very special, singular talent of Turner. Thank you, and see you soon.